Hi, welcome to Out and About with CAZA. This series will be about information about programs and services for the English-speaking community in the Gaspé Coast. Today we're going to start with a program at CAZA that's near and dear to my heart, and I've invited Kathy Gallen here to talk about our Seniors Wellness Centres. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So tell me, how long have you been at CAZA?
Well, it seems like forever, but I have been at CAZA for 12 years, but I've only been in the senior programs for 3 years.
Okay, what did you do when you first came to CAZA?
They asked me to do the youth programs, so I did employability programs. So we would have youth come to apply, and we would help them overcome obstacles, and then we put them in a youth in a job program, and then hopefully they would get hired on that stage.
Nice. And now you've moved on to an older group.
Yes, change is good, and seniors is wonderful. I'm very happy where I am right now.
So what is the mission? What are the Seniors Wellness Centres?
CAZA's mission for seniors is to promote autonomy, is to promote socialization, health and well-being, and to also combat isolation.
Right, to get people out and get them with their own peers and doing some activities.
Yeah, for sure.
So when did they start?
Well, in 2008, we applied for funding from CHSSN, which is Community Health and Social Services Network, and with that funding, we applied for a pilot project in Cascapedia St. Jules. And that was a huge success that year. So after that year, we applied for additional funding, and our wellness centers grew until now we have 9. So we have from Matapedia to Chandler. So we have Matapedia, Skiminac, Cascapedia St. Jules, New Carlisle, Hopetown, Port Daniel, and we have Chandler. And we have 2 residences. We have Richmond Manor in New Richmond and the Gilchrist residence in New Carlisle.
Wow, you guys are busy.
Yeah.
Do you have big groups?
We have quite large groups. Our smallest group is 7 and our largest group is 39.
39.
So anywhere from 130 to 150 seniors we see every 2 weeks.
Wow. And you say we, who's working with you on
Well,
this?
I have a partner, Dawn, who unfortunately cannot be here today. She's under the weather, but her and I do a lot of traveling in the car. And we bring activities to the seniors in certain in those MRCs and communities.
And so you organize different activities every 2 weeks for
different activities.
All of these groups. So tell me, what would be an average day or an average wellness center?
Well, every wellness center is not always the same. We try to keep it different, we try to keep it fresh, we try to keep it new. So basically a typical day consists of cognitive games such as trivia. We do things for mind, body, and soul. We do physical activity. We do chair dancing yoga. We bring in presenters for presentations. We bring in music. We go on outings. We also have refreshments. We do a 50-50 board, which was one of the seniors' favorite things. And we also do a door prize. And that's just some of the things we do. And we also do sometimes crafts. So every time we go out and about, we try to keep it fresh, and that way no one gets bored, and it's something for everybody.
Nice. A lot of organization goes into these centers.
Yeah. So Dawn and I is on the road a lot, and but it's always new and exciting. We like that.
What did you do during the pandemic? Well, you weren't able, obviously, to come together with your groups.
Yeah, so as a team, we sat down and we decided how we're going to reach our seniors since we weren't allowed gatherings. So during the pandemic, we came up with the idea of a Facebook Live talk show. So every Tuesday and Thursday during the pandemic, at 10:30 in the morning, we went on Facebook Live and we talked to the seniors. We did presentations, we did trivia, and they were able to talk to us through the comments. So it was still interactive. However, we found out pretty quickly that our seniors, a lot of them, were not connected. So what we had to do was since we weren't allowed in the houses yet, we had to call the seniors, see if they had devices, how to get them on Facebook, how to train them to navigate Facebook over the phone.
Wow. And
then they were slowly coming on. So our Facebook Live show was a huge success, and then we realized during the pandemic we needed more things for them because the isolation was setting in for the pandemic for everybody, not just seniors. So then we created Tea Talks, which was on Zoom. So we had to go back to training again. So myself and a couple other staff, we trained over 100 seniors for Facebook and Zoom. So we got them another program called Tea Talks, which was a socialization hour where we just did show and tell, we did trivia, we did a door prize, just to combat isolation. And then we created online bingo. on Zoom also. So this is a free program that the seniors come in the afternoons, and they can win local prizes. So when we were allowed to go back to gatherings, we realized very quickly we didn't want to lose the online programming because we had such a huge income of new people. Because with in-person activities, we're reaching anywhere from 140 to 180. But with online programming plus the in-person activities, we're reaching 350 plus people. So from September to December, and then from April to June, we are in person for activities. And then from January to March 31st, we are strictly online. That way we keep all our audience, we keep our seniors. Because some people, it's not easy to go into an activity center. Some people are shy, or they can't leave their homes, or they don't want to leave their homes. So this way we get everybody at a different time of year.
Kind of like a hybrid where you get
sort of,
give people an opportunity to actually
Yeah.
show up in person, but they can also be online.
And we also have people already asking for online programming. So even though they're still in the wellness centers, they still miss the online programming. So even our wellness center people still enjoy the online programming.
Wow.
Yeah.
All that capacity you built up with them to be able to be online. And now they
Yeah,
don't
so
let
it's
it
funny,
go.
the pandemic was awful, but yet it came about making us change our way of thinking and outside the box for us, so it worked.
For you and your participants.
Yes,
That's
so me and my
nice.
partner enjoy doing both worlds.
So you are in separate areas, so you do, how many are there? 18 you said? No.
We have 9 wellness centers right
9.
now, but we're working on 10 because we have been approved for another pilot project in Richmond. This will be our actual 3rd wellness in Richmond, just because the numbers are quite high there for 50 plus.
Okay.
So starting in November, we're starting a new pilot, and fingers crossed, it takes off. So we're hoping it works.
And that was going to be my next question. So we talk about seniors. We're talking about 50 and over. Who can attend?
Originally, the name is Senior Wellness Centers, but we've noticed an influx of younger people coming in. Because that age, there's nothing, they seem to be a little bit lost for things to do. So our youngest participant is maybe 52.
Okay.
And they grow up to 93. So in these wellness centers, physically or even online, there's something for everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you ever have a chance where you can all get together?
Yes. So every couple years, we have a huge gathering. So in this gathering, we usually do it, we go from Chandler to Matapedia for our wellness center. So we try to have it in the center. So we have 125 seniors, whoever can make it. Some people can't. So in the one room, we have about 125 seniors on a day just for them. They have a lunch, we have musicians, we have presenters, we have laughter, we have music, we have dancing. And just for them to be in a building where they see everybody and put names to faces, and just know that day is just for them, they are so appreciative.
Have you done one since the pandemic?
Yes, we've done one last year. We did it in the fall.
Okay.
And Madeline Hayes coordinated that one. She did a wonderful job, and we had 100 plus seniors in the room in Caitlin that time.
Okay.
And that was a beautiful, beautiful day.
So the next one will probably be in a couple
years from now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can look forward to that one.
Yeah, that's exciting. The seniors look forward to that.
Nice. So what do you enjoy most at the Seniors Wellness Centers?
I have to say, I enjoy the participants. I enjoy walking into a room, no matter what kind of day you're having. You know, they're so happy to see us. They're so happy to know that Kaz is there for them. Right away, you feel good. You're smiling because they make your day bright. And they are so appreciative. It's always thank you. Without Kaz, I don't know where we'd be. And it's just, they're happy to see us. We're happy to see them. And it makes Dawn and I's day wonderful. We always leave with a smile. So that's good.
So you've been building this over years. What do you see for the future of wellness centers?
Future for wellness centers? Well, I wish on any dream that we'd reach every single senior and have triple the amount of wellness centers and maybe hire more people for the wellness centers. But we know there is seniors out there that for some reason they're not, we have to reach them. CASA is doing everything we can. We go in the local spec, we advertise online, plus word of mouth, but we're still not reaching everyone. So if we can maybe think of another approach, or we know promotion is hard, so we just have to think of another approach to get the seniors that we're not getting to come to us somehow, or we come to them.
So if I was a senior and I was looking to participate in the wellness center, how does that happen?
Well, you can call the office, and usually when someone is interested in a wellness center or not even sure, right away I offer them transportation. I will go pick them up and I will bring them home, because walking into a building when you don't know anyone is not always easy. And I always say to the participant, give us 3 tries, because as I said previously, every wellness center is different. So don't just come once and say, that's not for me, because just give us a couple chances, because every wellness center is different, always different presenters, different topics. Sometimes we have a craft, sometimes we don't. Sometimes you have music, sometimes you go on outings, so they're all different. So give us 3 tries, and then see what you think about it.
So I would just call you up at the office.
Yep, if you have a friend, or if you know someone, or if you yourself want to join, you can call CASA anytime, and they'll direct you to the right line.
Right on.
Yeah.
And what would you say to a senior who might be at home and be isolated right now?
Well, we have an outreach worker who can go to the house and talk to them about CASA services, and or they can easily, if they're interested in coming, I would definitely encourage them to give us a try, or even just put them in contact with Sally. She's our community outreach worker for seniors, and she would make an arrangement to go visit them and see what kind of services they need.
So that's what Sally does. She basically will go visit the senior where they are, have a chat, how are things going.
Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
And just to remind everybody, CASA's number is 418-752-5995, and you ask for Kathy.
Extension 105 or 114.
114.
That's my private one.
Or the email?
Kathy at casa-gaspé.com.
If people are looking to volunteer at Seniors Wellness, is that something that's happened for presenters, or you talked about musicians or activities? Are you ever looking for people to help out, or?
We're always looking for new ideas and people to help out, and sometimes there's someone does something local that we don't think about, or someone has an idea. Bring it to us. We'd love to hear it. And we're always looking for new people, new ideas, new presenters, new musicians, anything like that. Our doors are always open for new ideas.
Do seniors have a Facebook group?
We do. We are on Facebook. It's CASA Senior Wellness Centers, and you ask to join. And as long as you're 50 plus, you can join.
Right on. So they just message you and
they just ask to join,
the
and then we talk to them just to get their age and stuff like that. And then that way through the Facebook, they get all the resources from healthcare to whatever's happening in the community, and they also get to enjoy our Facebook live shows and our bingo if they want.
They can play the bingo.
Yes.
So that's where they can sign up for bingo.
They can sign up for bingo, and we'll arrange for them to get on Zoom and stuff like that.
Do you ever think that there would be a limit in the amount of people that we could have at the Seniors Wellness, or?
In the Senior Wellness, everyone is welcome, but sometimes we have to look at the numbers, because the bigger the group, sometimes the harder it is to do certain activities. But everyone is welcome. We'll never turn our doors to anyone.
So if anyone wants to participate, they reach out and we'll figure out a way for them to be part of
we'll figure it out
seniors group.
and see which center that you would like to go to best.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a really exciting initiative, and I congratulate you on all the work that you do. 150 seniors in this population is a lot of people that you're helping.
It is, and online we reached 300 plus, so that's just amazing.
Right on. And that's just from Mattapitta to Chandler. Is there Seniors Wellness in the Gaspé end too?
Yes, there is. Our sister organization, Vision, takes care of down that Bearschwa and Gaspé area. So
people who have family down that end, they can
go to there too. Just
to
contact Vision, and they'll put you. They'll join you in a wellness center.
Well, thank you for coming to tell me about Seniors Wellness today.
No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Look forward to the future for Seniors Wellness, and look forward to our next chat for CASA Out and About. I'll see you next time.